Everyone is convinced the hooded figure has to be revealed turning cast member. There is speculation that it must be this person or it must be that person, but we don't always want just to lean on surprise comebacks like these, they told me. The hooded person is a new character. We will confirm that much. In this case, it's a newly created character for the storyline. Yeah, this is something that I thought was pretty obvious. I mean, if you guys have been watching my dissection videos, some people that were in my chat were telling me that it was going to be Wesker, that it was going to be this, and that's because they've heard it from other people online. The issue that I told these people, right, are people that are in my chat, is the guy sounds completely different. It doesn't sound like a voice actor that's played another character. So, and since, you know what I mean, the Resident Evil 9 director has already stated that this is going to be a kind of a story that follows Grace, right? He already said that Leon, it's funny how they already shut down the possibility of seeing Leon in the story and how they basically focused on just Grace being the main protagonist. And as we discussed, right, it's been a long time since Resident Evil has gone back and had two protagonists from the get-go. They haven't done that in a while, right? So anyways, the pair hinted earlier in the intro that they would be limiting fan service, wanting the game to be approachable for newcomers along series fans, and this appears to be a concrete example of that. So this is also very interesting. The fact that they, you know, it's funny because they literally just said that they can't say anything because, as mentioned, they have embargoes, they have NDAs, that they're just not allowed to spoil anything. But the fact that they were pushed enough to even say this is really telling. That means that they got bombarded with so many of these questions, so many of these presuppositions where people were just already assuming that this character, that Leon was going to be in the game, that, you know what I mean, the guy was or as mentioned, right, the hooded guy is this or this person or that person, that they're even saying this much, which is a lot already. The fact that they already said early in the year they would be limiting fan service, so that means we're not going to get all of the characters that we would love as fans. But this is hugely telling because that just confirms to us that we're not going to be seeing Claire, you know what I mean, Billy, all the people that we would love to see. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be just fan service. So we're not going to get all the people that were in RPD before, you know what I mean, in Raccoon City. It seems like that's just not going to be the case, just because he says he doesn't want to do fan service. Now, of course, we might get a hint of those characters. We might get a cameo. I mean, whatever. One could just speculate on top of that even more. But it's interesting that he basically said, no, this isn't going to be a fan service. We're not going to be showcasing, you know what I mean, characters just to make fans, you know, happy and stuff. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. But if you guys want to watch the fully edited version of this, click this video right here and click this one if you guys want to watch the full stream. Anyways, thanks for watching.